questions about why board members knew so little about
because they don't look. The rules were you're not allowed to ask questions.
And they were just saying, like, we had no idea. What do you think?
Because they didn't look.
Yeah, I think that we have been on the front edge of making sure there's transparency, not just for Iowans, for the families, for the school members, but for the entire country on how in the world does this happen. So let me say two things off the bat. Iowa still has some of the best schools in the entire country, and it's something that we're proud of.
Yeah.
We also know that both law enforcement locally and ICE were justified in detaining fraudsters. Here's what we were able to find out almost immediately from my inquiries with DOJ, DHS, and ICE. He was not in the country illegally.
Nope.
He had a removal order.
Yep.
He is not a U.S. citizen.
Nope.
We were able to then ascertain that his PhD may have been in question, that he
Yeah.
had his board license removed by the state of Iowa, and
Yup.
yet still the Des Moines Public Schools could not fire him. He actually resigned. What we want to see
What if he
going
wouldn't
forward
have
is
resigned?
real
What would they have
accountability
done then?
and transparency coming not only from the federal government, which we provided, but also from our Des Moines Public School Board. As
Right.
you just saw here, they're already trying to pin this on President Trump's intervention.
Right.
The reality is here, for over a year, we paid this man over $300,000.
Yeah. The only thing Trump's can be blamed for is finding the criminals teaching your children.
We help work through their case.
So Jackie Norris is the Des Moines School Board
Just because
chair.
he's good at
This is what she
teaching
said.
doesn't make it right
The
or
board
good.
operates in good
And this
faith in
nauseous.
partnership with the search firm that we used.
You're
So
a
a search
liar.
firm is hired, very typical in a process. The board contracts with a search firm, and the
Your
search firm is
search
given a
firm
set
sucks.
of parameters for what we're
Your
looking for in a
parameters
superintendent.
are
We
this
go through the
big.
interview process.
No, you
and
didn't.
then they in turn work with a third party
Everything-
to do all of the vetting. There was nothing in the information that was given to us to allude to any question about his citizenship.
Because you didn't look. You didn't do your job. Your job is to know better. Your job is to know who you're hiring. You don't send out the superintendent of one of America's largest school districts and find one through a search firm, an agency, some other tertiary party is who you entrusted your Iowans' children to. You're sick.